What? Random value bomb for Mrs. Quack right there. Alright, so today is a relatively rare day because two things are happening. Number one, I'm going to our virtual staff finder office, which I only visit maybe once or so a month, sometimes a lot less than that actually. But secondly, we are graced with the presence of Mrs. Quack. Yes, that's a real nickname that I gave her. You're coming with me, aren't you, darling?
Yes, I'm working with you today.
She's working with me today. And I just want to point out, wearing my grandmother's cameo brooch today as well. So, for those of you who are interested, and I know there's going to be a load of people that are interested in this because I've had it before in the past, as Mrs. Quack, as she's affectionately known as on social media, she's very much a business partner in the business, as well as my wife, best friend, mum, lover. And people ask me actually a lot of the time, what does she do in the business? And what she really does is she takes care of the people. I mean, that's what she does. She hires, she fires. She doesn't like doing that, but she has to do it every now and then. And she kind of trains people, she motivates them, she mentors them, and all that sort of stuff. So, what do you think about what you do for the company?
It's like if you take care of your people in your company, then the people will take care of you.
What? Random value bomb for Mrs. Quack right there. She's good. Wow, there's a tweetable right there for this episode. However, before we can go to the office, there's always one thing that we've got to do. And what is it, darling? Starbucks. Got your coffee?
Frappuccino, because it's super hot in the Philippines right now.
It is very, very hot right now. Any excuse not to work. So the big thing for me, and this is the reason why we started Virtual Staff Finder in the first place, was to bridge that gap between the stressed out, overworked entrepreneur, and you talk to him every day, right? Like every single day. And then experienced virtual assistant in the Philippines. And I think it would be a good idea for us to just have a general discussion about it for a few minutes and see why we've got to this position and what our clients are saying to you, why they don't sign up when we give them offers to do so, particularly from like a first time sign up perspective, like why are they not taking the leap with us? If we can figure out what those pain points are, what those problems are, then we're going to be in a much better position to be able to serve them better and provide a solution to those problems and those pain points, right? So quite often I get asked if I could go back and start my business all over again, what would I do differently? What would be the one thing that I would do differently? And I always answer with exactly the same reply. And that is that I would have built a world-class team a lot sooner than I did. And it took me actually burning out in late 2009 to do that, to take the action to actually hire the right people for the right roles. But once 2010 had come and gone, and I'd hired about 7 or 8 people to replace me in all these different departments in the company, all these hats I was wearing, everything became so much easier, and I could actually start working on the business instead of being trapped inside working in it. And so yeah, the fact of the matter is that, you know, everything changed after I built my team. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the virtual Starfinder team and looking into the day, meeting Mrs. Quack as well, probably the most important part of this video. Let's not beat around the bush. I'm back at the home office now. I'm going to crack on with about 30 minutes of email, and then I'm done for the day. See you in the next episode. So I really love working with my wife. Some people can't work with their partners. Do you like working with me?
Yeah. Wait a second.
That's the weakest reply.
Wait, because I'm driving.
She's driving. I'm putting her on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, don't do that.
So, do you like working with me?
Of course I do.
What's the one thing you like the most about working with me?
Well, I get to spend time with you all the time.
You do.
And I get
That's never a bad thing.